swinging spider is a very versatile tool, but it can be a little intimidating on how to set it up. So I'm going to walk through with you. This is a 4-row cultivator, 5-row unit, so we're going to talk about how to set it up to cut dirt or pull dirt, we say, away from the row. That's a very unique thing. Most cultivators are throwing dirt in, but you want to set it to cut away or pull away. So first variable that you're going to work through is how close you're going to get to the row. So I'm just going to walk through each one. You'll notice that we have green tape on the concrete here. Those represent your crop rows, obviously. And so the first thing I'm going to do is our location of the swing arm. So this arm swings, and we're going to set our distance that we're going to choose, how close we want to be to that crop row. Okay, you'll notice on these gangs, there's 2 arrows. This is the direction the dirt is going to move when these are orientated correctly. So we're pulling dirt away from the row. The second adjustment then is your handle. That's going to dictate your angle, which shows or pulls the dirt away from that row and how aggressive it's pulling away from the row. So when our arrows are pulling away, we're looking down at the crop row. The spiders need to be tilted towards each other like a point, and they're pulling dirt away. And I'm just visually kind of setting this up for crop row 1. And I'm just going to do the same thing, zigzagging down the cultivator. And by zigzag, I mean everything's set back and forth all the way down the cultivator. I'm pulling this arm, do the same thing on this row unit for crop row 3. And now I'm here at crop row on the 4th one. And following all along. So if we come back here to the first crop row unit, I have things set up. Everything's pulling away like we talked about. And I'm going to set up, all of these are in pairs. So it's my crop row 1. We look at the next section, which is crop row 3. This is the same, this is another pair. So I'm going to set it up identical to how I set up crop row 1. And so I'm going to rotate these handles to the same location that crop row 1 was set up. You can see these numbers that are on this indication plate. A little hard to see on the video, but this is so you can consistently set it from crop row to crop row. You're going to do the same thing for the fronts then. Again, they're in pairs. Basically, these are set up, looks like about the way they should be already. And that's true for crop row 4 and then crop row 2. So it's almost like the odds are the same. The odd row units are set up, and the even ones are set up the same. And that is basically ready to go now. You're out early season cultivation, trying to pull it away from the row, and you're ready to jump in the tractor and at least see the action in the soil. You might want to change the aggression of the angle a little bit more, but then you can stop, get out of the tractor, and then consistently set it across your whole cultivator.